Today's Baltimore Orioles game with the Chicago White Sox was closed to fans. It is the first time that has ever happened in Major League Baseball. Chip Reid is at a quiet Camden Yards.
In the division. And the pitch is in there for a strike, and the history-making ball game is now officially in the books as having begun.
At an empty Orioles park in Baltimore today, the crack of the bat echoed like a controlled explosion.
1-1 delivery.
But the roar of the crowd, a few dozen people outside the stadium, sounded more like the roar of a mouse. There were no kids here to chase all those foul balls.
Another one to rattle around in the seats.
Oriole Caleb Joseph graciously offered his imaginary autograph and accepted the applause of imaginary fans. After the game, he said he was thankful for the diehards who watched and cheered behind a fence and from hotel balconies.
It reminds me of those times when you're in high school and college and your friends don't want to pay the $4 or $5 to get into the game, so they go get in the back of their trucks and drive to the outfield and cheer you on.
Some of those fans said closing the game was a mistake. Brendan Herson called it a surrender to fear.
If you go down to the Inner Harbor right now, there are hundreds of soldiers protecting the businesses. There was plenty of security if that was the real issue. But I think that by doing this, we're sending the message to the world that this city is unsafe for everyone, that it can't be controlled. That's not true.
But Orioles Vice President Greg Bader said the decision was all about security.
The determination was made jointly that the resources required to play this game simply could be used better elsewhere, and we recognize this is a baseball game. You know, there are bigger issues out there.
The Orioles won 8-2, and one player told us that's important to the team, but Scotty said it may be even more important to Baltimore, because when a city is going through trials and tribulations, a winning team can help lift people up.
Chip, thanks very much.